Perceptor, Silverbolt, Grapple, Rodimus Prime. Hey guys, welcome back to ASMR Retro. Today we're doing some more Generation 1 Transformers toys. It's been a long time coming. I actually started working on this back in August of 2021, but I got sidetracked. I actually filmed all the animations back then. But anyways, sorry it took so long, and thank you for your patience. It does take a lot longer to do this type of video than my other videos, so anyways, here we go. We'll start off with this guy here. Pretty cool looking dude, and his name is Cyclonus, and as you can probably tell or probably already know, he is a Decepticon, and it's one of my favorite toys, Transformer toys, especially of the third season generation of toys. Looks really cool. And okay, let's before we transform him, let's read some of his information here. Most of this information I think was part of the packaging of the toy, or comes with like one of those little information pamphlets or something, I don't know. Anyways, so like I said, his name is Cyclonus. Allegiance is he's a Decepticon. His auto mode is a Cybertronian jet. His function is a saboteur. And his quote is, "Compassion is the Autobot's downfall." That's kind of mean. Cyclonus is a huge and emotionless air warrior. He has vast resources of power and can draw strength in direct proportion to his need. Cyclonus is equipped with nuclear-powered turbine engines, which enable him to reach speeds greater than Mach 2. In robot mode, he carries an oxidating laser that fuses an enemy robot's internal mechanisms. So I guess that's like, a constipation ray for robots or something like that. I don't know. And Cyclonus has no weakness and no interests other than conquest. Well, I don't know about the no weakness thing, but he doesn't have much of a personality. I don't know if that's a weakness. Depends. And as a side note, I put here, he was created by Unicron from Bombshell or Skywarp. So yeah, in the Transformers movie, when Unicron turns Megatron into Galvatron, he also turns, it's either Skywarp or, what did I say, Bombshell. There's some controversy over that, and some interesting YouTube videos about the subject, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, let's look at his attributes. Strength is an 8, Intelligence 8, Speed 9, Endurance 8, Rank 9, Courage 9, Firepower 8, Skill 8, and his average is 8.4. So he's a pretty powerful dude. And let's look at his first appearances. So this toy, I believe, now don't quote me on this information, I could be incorrect, I have to look at various sources, but his toy came out in 1986. His first appearance in the comic was Transformers the Movie number 1 by Marvel Comics in December of 1986. And for the animated TV series, the animated version was Transformers the Movie on August 8th of 1986, and he was voiced by Roger C. Carmel, who actually died a few months after the movie was released, I guess, which I didn't know, but that's a shame. Okay, so there's all the relevant background, like the big Decepticon logos on his back. Alright, so let's transform him. So, it's pretty easy to transform, which, depending on how you look at it, is either a good thing or a bad thing, but, so you just, let's fold up this thing here, fold his arms back, I guess, his back, I guess that works, right? sense, right? Does that look right? Something doesn't look right about that. Let's try the other way. One more time. Oh yeah, you turn it like that, okay. Alright, I think I got it. Just fold it and like that. Okay, now we're talking. Right, so which way was it? There we go. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. His wings come out like that. And then you just fold in his legs. That. And then there we go. And there he is. Pretty cool looking Cybertronian jet. It's pretty flat. Pretty stealthy. Okay. So, pretty sleek looking design there. Pretty fun to transform once you know which way his arms bend. The only lame thing I think is lame is that you can see his face underneath. Should have been some like panel covering that or something, but at least he has a good view of the ground when he's flying, right? If he's a bomber type plane, then that'll come in handy. So there it is. So let's transform. Oh yeah, and then his piece folds out too, by the way, for the his landing gear. But anyways, let's transform him back while my neighbors continue to make all kinds of noise. Right. Fold his arms one by one. And he is ready for some action. For some assassination action. So pretty cool toy. I like it. I thought the character in the show was kind of lame. I mean, he didn't have that much to say or do really. But he looked cool. They could have done more with him, I think. But he didn't, like I said, didn't have that much of a personality. But he was kind of like Galvatron's right-hand man, kind of like Soundwave, but without, you know, the weird voice or whatever. Okay, let's put him aside for now. So that's the first one. Alright, next up is Perceptor. And as you can see, his head no longer stays up on its own. It goes down like a turtle. But let's take a look. There's his back. Yeah, see this thing here? It's just loose, and his head just keeps flopping down. Actually, I could put something in there to hold his head up, but I should have thought of that. But anyways, that is Perceptor. Tomato kind of thing, you know what I mean? So let's look at his information. So he is an Autobot, and his alt mode is a microscope, but he also transforms into a tank / cannon, which I thought was supposed to be what do you call it? A telescope, but apparently not. And his function is a scientist, and his quote is, "One's ultimate truth lies in one's molecular structure." And here's his little blurb. Unquenchable thirst for knowledge seeks it to exclusion of all else. Main role is to study the best ways the Autobots can adapt to Earth. Extremely smart. Scientific specialties are metallurgy. Is that how you say that? Molecular chemistry, electrical engineering. Has microscope capable of powerful magnification. Lens barrel converts to powerful light cannon. Carries concussion rifle in robot mode. Absent-minded. Lenses are his weakest part. Okay. His strength is 7. His intelligence is 10. so he has the same average as Cyclonus, which is kind of funny, but not funny, but doesn't seem like he would be nearly as powerful, but I guess he's powerful in different ways. His toy came out in 1985. The comic, his first appearance was Marvel Comics Transformers issue 17, June of 1986, and the cartoon was Dinobot Island Part 2, September 26, 1985, voiced by Paul Elding, something like that. I don't know if I'm reading it right, but alright, so that's all the information you need to know at this point. So pretty sturdy looking toy, definitely sturdy. So yeah, let's transform him. Let's transform him the best I can. Always, I never realized until I prepared for this video that all these years I wasn't transforming him correctly. Oh wait, am I doing it right now? No, I'm not doing it right now. Let's see if I can get this right. Something like this. Okay. Luckily he has some Van Damme leg splitting abilities. Wait, no, that's not right. Something like this, and then like this. Okay. Okay, and then the arms go up like this. Like this. And then his fists go in, which are always hard to, there we go, push it in for some reason. And there you go. Sorry, you can't see that now clearly. No wait, I've got to put this piece down. You put them all the way back here so you can see. Now clearly there's pieces missing. There we go, that's all the way in now. There's pieces missing. The main microscope piece, the lens, I guess, would have been right there. But yeah, that is apparently supposed to be a telescope. I'm not gonna transform him into his other alt mode, but you can look it up if you want, I guess, online. It's nothing too amazing, nothing too fascinating. How do we do this? Okay, like that, so like that, like that. Okay. There we go. There it is. Oh god, I don't know why these things flap open. There you go. There is a Perceptor. Telescope mode is kind of lame in my opinion, but you know, it's alright. I like the character though on the show. I like the sciencey characters. It's pretty cool. So there he is. Alright, that's Perceptor. Alright, next up is Silverbolt. Silverbolt. Alright. He's gonna be able to stand up on his own, but yes, he can. Now let's read his information. His allegiance is an Autobot. His subgroup is Aerial Bot. If you don't know, they transform into that. All the planes, obviously, and they transform into Superion. They're the combiners. But his function is Aerial Bot Leader. His alt mode is a Concorde SST jetliner launcher base torso head of Superion. His quote is, "Don't look down, look straight ahead." Scared of heights, brave, grimly determined warrior, but he struggles to maintain that image in order to hide his phobia. Selected by Optimus Prime to command so he'd be too busy worrying about others to worry about himself. In jet mode, speed of Mach 1.9, range 4,500 miles, carries electrostatic battery that releases electric bolt of up to 150,000 volts. I guess that's why I call static discharge rifle in robot mode. Combines with other aerial bots to form Superion. Strength is 6, intelligence 8, speed 9, endurance 8, rank 8, courage 8, firepower 8, skill 5. Wow. Average of 7.5, so he's in a way less powerful than Perceptor. His toy was released in 1986. His first appearance in the comic was Transformers Marvel Comics issue 21, October 1986. But that's the US version. Apparently he might have appeared in the UK version before that. For the animated series, he was introduced in the episode The Key to Vector Sigma Part 2, November 26, 1985, voiced by Charlie Adler. Yes, Charlie Adler. And yeah, so to mention his phobia, so he's afraid of heights, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, the leader of the Aerobots is afraid of heights, like, I get it, but they could have made him like, okay, he's afraid of heights, and he overcame his fear of heights, but apparently he still has a fear of heights, so I'm like, I don't know, bro, I don't know. But anyways, you guys gotta make the Autobots like super weak. I mean, it's good to have flawed characters, but that's a bit much. And by the way, I do have a few other aerial bots, but I don't have the whole set anymore. I think I lost some or whatever, but I'll show those in another episode. Now I'm trying to like match, generally speaking, the heights of the toys so that it's easier to film. But anyway, I'm sure you didn't need to know all that. So pretty decent looking in robot form. Nice big robot. Somewhat sturdy, although he seems to lean forward a little bit too much. And yeah, let's transform him. So you put his head down, I believe. And then you put this up here like that. And then you put, oh, this was supposed to be retracted, or detracted, or whatever you call it. And then the arms fold down like this. I mean the wings rather, which are attached to the arms, and then you push his feet in, and how do you get them up there? How does this work? Like this? Yeah, like that. Then we do the same for this one, and there you go. And put his tail down. There you have it. There it is. And once again, I like the big symbols on the wings. Those Decepticons will never detect his amazing disguise. No, but it is a cool looking, pretty cool looking plane. Can't deny that. I don't know what this is. Does this come out? I don't know, maybe that's for when he transforms to Superion. I don't know, bro. I don't remember off the top of my head. But, go to the fist coin. What is this? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know that. Apparently the arms extend more than I thought they did. Or, like, period. But, do this one too. It's interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, let's transform them back into Bro mode. Put that up there. Put that down there like that. Like that. There we go. Wait, the wings. Yeah, it's supposed to be back like that. Okay. Something like that. Cool. And the last thing I gotta say is, see this thing coming up there? That reminds me of, remember those, I mean, I guess they still have them, but when you're a kid in school and you get those little snack packs where it's like, there's like some cheese in there and then like a little cracker and like this little red stick that you'd spread it on. That's what that reminds me of. But anyways, those are just my memories. Okay, anyways. info. Allegiance Autobot, Ultimode, Hook Crane Truck, Function, Architect. His quote is, "Beauty is in everything except war." On Cybertron, his buildings are considered works of art. On Earth, his ideas, limited by war, takes pride in his work, prone to severe depression. If they're destroyed in battle, as Green can lift up to 35-ton object and position it with precision and grace, as Robot has high temperature arc welder rifle, can launch rockets 4.5 miles from wrist sockets, prone to breakdown in vehicle mode, strength 8, intelligence 8, speed 3, endurance 4, rank 7, courage 7, firepower 7, skill 9, and his average is 7.5. The toy was released in 1985. His first comic appearance was Transformers Marvel Comics issue 14, November 1986. The cartoon, his first appearance was Dinobot Island Part 1, September 25, 1985. Voiced by Peter Renaday, something like that. Alright, now forgive me because this toy is kind of falling apart, and that was just kind of the toy's nature due to be kind of flimsy, but and there's missing fists, I guess, yet rockets that you, or something, projectile that he can launch. You could tell by this switch over here, but basically he's very similar, if not exactly the same, to the Inferno toy, who was the fire truck. I mean, obviously it was red or whatever, but some minor differences. But so we're gonna try to transform this guy. I know his head's gonna. Oh, it didn't fall off yet, but this thing is like hanging on by a thread. It does fall off all the time, and it's easy to put back on, but it's just annoying to deal with. But so then we fold the legs back. Okay, just put it like that, and then the arms just go back or something like that. It's kind of weird. Just gotta kind of force everything into place here, right there, and then there we go. I think you can. The arms go into little slots there, little pegs. There you go. So it is and you got this thing extends. It's supposed to be a hook or something there, I don't know, but it broke off ages ago, moons ago. And I like the tire has rubber or plastic-like rubber tread on it. So not a bad toy. It's very awkward to transform, I should say, but that's because of the state of the current toy. The current state of the toy, I should say. I'm not gonna bother transforming back to robot mode. I'll leave that up to your imagination. Alright, finally we have this guy here. It is Rodimus Prime. There he is, right there. And okay, let's read his bio. Allegiance Autobot, Alt Mode, Futuristic Truck, Function, Protector. His quote is, "Experience is the benchmark of maturity. A vanguard for the Autobot ranks, possesses acute military prowess, speaks with the savvy of seasoned veteran, expert tactician with exceptional maneuverability in battle, can be hot-headed at times, has a tendency to act first and ask questions later." Well, that kind of goes against saying he's like a seasoned veteran. But anyway, in robot mode, carries a photon eliminator that shoots high voltage electricity, range 500 miles, speed 200 miles per hour. Sole purpose is to protect all life, except for Optimus Prime. What? I'm just kidding. Don't worry. Well, I guess he tried to protect him, but he just screwed up. His only weakness is his compassion for other living creatures. His strength is 10, intelligence 10, speed 9, endurance 10, rank 10, courage 10, firepower 9, skill 10, average is 9.75. I mean, yeah, a little bit overpowered, don't you think? I don't even think Optimus Prime had an average like that. So obviously he's supposed to be, you know, he was the new leader after Optimus Prime died, so they're trying to like boost up his stats, I guess. So they think, you know, all kids aren't gonna buy it if he looks weak, but I mean the cartoon made him look weak, not the stats. But anyways, and yeah, as you can, I'm being kind of hard on him. I never liked the character, and as you'll see, I don't like this toy at all. But anyways, so the toy was introduced in '86. In the comic, it was Transformers, the movie number 3 from Marvel Comics, February 1987. From the cartoon, it was Transformers, a movie which came out August 8, 1986, and was voiced by Judd Nelson for the movie, at least anyways. Okay, so, yeah, and originally he was Hot Rod, but then when he got the Matrix, he turned into Rodimus Prime at the end of the movie. And he was kind of a wimpy version of Optimus Prime. But anyway, let's transform. He doesn't look bad in robot mode, but it just looks very basic. Like, he barely has any articulation. His arms swing like that. His legs don't move at all. And that's it, right? So it's pretty basic looking. There's a piece missing on the back. They're kind of like wings, kind of thing. But anyways, so and he's like so basic to transform. Like this. Go like that. Go like that. Swing that out there. Push the arms in. Push that in like that. Point his toes out. And then, of course, he has the obligatory trailer. Which I think the trailer looks cooler than the rest of the toy. You slide this in somehow. There you go. Sorry if that was too loud, but so there it is. He does look pretty cool in truck mode, I gotta say, but it's really just a glorified RV. The leader of the Autobots is an RV. It's like, hey bud, wanna go camping, bud? But anyway, that's what it is. And yeah, not too much more to say. The stickers came off, of course, over the years. You know, battle wounds and stuff like that. And then you can open this thing up, and he has a little battle station, which is kind of cool. I mean, I think Prime's trailer was much better. Optimus Prime, that is the only true Prime. Not the only true Prime, but there you go. So yeah, overall, not a very good toy in my opinion compared to a lot of the other ones. Actually, their Hot Rod version of the toy is much better. It's actually pretty cool, and the way it transforms is pretty cool. So this toy is definitely a disappointment. The character is a disappointment, and yeah, Hot Rod, Rodimus, whoever you are, you should be very disappointed in yourself. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed looking at these Generation 1 Transformers toys. I hope you found it relaxing and